The penultimate test is the K-picture test, but this time this is the crowded LogMAR book. I wanted to look at this test in particular because it is widely used. However, many people get really tied in knots about how to accurately record the result that they get from the test. They get really confused with all the numbers, what they relate to, and people often come back from being out on visits with lots of post-it notes stuck to the pages so that they can come back and figure out what the acuity was that the child managed to get, and ask for lots of advice from different colleagues. So I hope to clear it up just now. So here is the book, and we turn it over. And first of all, I'd just like to point out that although it's in LogMAR, it does actually have a Snellen equivalent, and you can see that this test is meant to be carried out at 3 meters. So when I open it up, I'm going to just ignore what's on this page here because that's for really the second part of the test. So if I look across at the tab here, it tells me it's 30. So remember, we're doing this at 3 meters, so on the opposite side we've got the largest symbol. So I'm just going to flip it over and I can see, yes, that's looking pretty large. So that is what the child will see at from 3 meters. We've got the house and the truck. And you can use that same key card as well. But let's just imagine for a moment that the child only gets one symbol. So on the page that's facing me, remember the truck and the house, I know they're going to be upside down, are on the opposite side. We have this box in the corner. I hope you can see that. Now it's the same on every page. Now remember, there were only 2 pictures on the opposite side. The house and the truck, there they are, they're still there. Nothing up my sleeve. And if the child or young person only names or matches one correctly, then the acuity in LogMAR is 1.05. If they get 2 correct, it's 1.0. 3 and 4 are not applicable because there were only 2 pictures. All right? So remember, what is said on the page that faces you, the number that they get correct, is the acuity of the child, a distance vision. Okay, so the next one we're going to flip over. Just let you see the tab. It's got 24 in bold. You can see that now on the right. But remember, this is about LogMAR. And flip it over. We've got 2 pictures here. And again, in our corner, we've got here. If they get 1 correct, then the acuity is 0.95 LogMAR. If they get 2 correct, it's 0.9. Okay, flip over again. Now we're going to 4 pictures. You know, it's crowded, we've got the bar around it as well. And here, facing us, get a shot, there we are. If they get 4 correct, their acuity is 0.8 LogMAR. Right, and so on. So it's exactly the same. You flip it over. The answer is on the page here. Flip it over. We're going to 312. But the answer in LogMAR is on the page that faces us, depending on how many the child or young person answers correctly. And if we get to the bottom here, we flip it over, and even on the last page, our answers are in the top corner here. Oops. Now if we turn it this way, we've got the same tests again. So once you get to the end, you're finished. But if you decide that you want to try with another test, we've got a duplicate on this side. So again, you see 30, but when it was the house and the van the last time, this time we've got the clock and the fish. So there are 2 tests in the one booklet. So please be aware of that. But the easiest rule of thumb is remember to look at the side that's facing you, top left corner, and it will tell you what the result is, what the acuity is in LogMAR.